Episode number 6 with the Detroit Pistons. Started in the Kobe era, so that's before the big '03 draft. We are the two-time defending champions, so we've got the back-to-backs. We'll check out the roster for this season. Chris Paul, J.R. Smith, Carmelo, Aldridge coming in, Tyson Chandler, got him last year. Vucevic came with Chandler. Ratliff, he's going to return. PJ Brown, I'm thinking on dropping his minutes a little bit. Uh, we could drop him to like 25. We can keep him at 22. Because I do kind of want to get Redick with some minutes. And we need shooting guard minutes. Actually, let's keep him at like 13, him at 10. That gives him a few more minutes. Actually, we'll go like Derek Fisher. There. Contracts, we'll check that out. Also want to see how we're looking on money. Alright, nothing we can deal with right now. How are we looking at the breakdown? Alright, so right now we have 2 million in space. Still got our luxury tax as well. Oh, that's nice, Smiley. We got 22 million for next year, and Vucevic is really the only big guy we gotta sign back, and that's if we're gonna go that direction again. Player mentorship, we'll get this all figured out. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll start with Carmelo. Carmelo will work with. He could work with Redick. Both 23. But Redick could also work with J.R. Smith. Um, Honestly, the options for Carmelo aren't really good. Maybe we'll go with J.J. Redick. J.R. Smith, we can get him to go off. I'm so confused. Yeah, let's start with. Dang, who are we gonna run with? We could run him with Gary Payton. Just get like Dimer, Challenger, and Pick Dodger, I guess. J.R. Smith, we're gonna run him with Redick. Chris Paul, we're gonna run with J.R. Smith. PJ Tucker can work with. He could work with Carmelo. Actually, Sasha should work with Melo. He can work with Aldridge. JJ Redick. We'll get him working with. We'll get him working with Tony Delk. Chandler will work with. Alright, we'll just get him to go with Theo Ratliff. Sasha would go with Carmelo. Aldridge will work with PJ Brown. And that's everybody. Perfect. Alright, time to get this season started. See if we can three-peat. And right off the bat, J.R. Smith broke his ankle. Oh. Good thing we have J.J. Redick who can step in. Oh. Now Redick's hurt with a sprained ankle. We're going with our third option shooting guard at the moment. Oh, P.J. Brown, pinched nerve. That's another injury right off the bat. Okay. Redick is back. Delk's gonna start again though. J.R. Smith is back. Is that everyone back? Yeah, that means Redick is on the bench, which is not gonna happen. We'll give him 15. We'll give him 10. We'll give Fisher 14. Give Redick 12. Lou Williams for Aldridge and Tucker? No way. Alright, they're giving Redick the minutes now. We're not starting off good. Kind of a 500 team getting to the start of this season. It's not how we want to start. PJ Brown, we're going to continue to drop your minutes. Tucker as well. We'll run him at 23. They'll give him up to 10. As long as he's playing a little bit of minutes. And there we go. Nice win streak. Followed up by a couple game loss. But now we're up to 17-9. That's a lot better than being 500. And that's what we were rocking for a little bit. 500. Leave as is. Leave as is. Derek Fisher. He is out for the season. Stress fracture. That's tough. Because we got to depend on Gary Payton now. I guess it's kind of cool he's getting minutes. You know what I mean? But I do much prefer him as a third option. We'll see if there is a free agent at the point guard that we can bring in maybe to help out. We have a little bit of cap. We could bring in JJ Redd. We'll get JJ Redd actually for 2 seasons. So this season and the following season. Even though he's not playing at the moment, he would be playing over Peyton at least when we need that point guard. So like yeah, now Red's playing some. Not gonna lie, I'd be sick to get Big Ben back. He's been declining. He's 33 years old. He gets paid a lot more than Chandler. Chandler's younger. Pretty sure he has better numbers. I'd much rather have Chandler. Big Ben, you chose to walk away from us. Wasn't the other way around. See if there's any extensions we can do. Nothing at the moment. Big three locked up though. Long term. Chris Paul will be getting locked up next season. Then Aldridge soon after that. We honestly have no trades I really want to do. Be cool to try to run it back with the same team. See what we can do. Alright, we're going to check out the squad a little bit. Chris Paul continuously getting better. J.R. Smith having another good shooting season. Carmelo balling out again. Aldridge. Aldridge has been nice. But none of our bigs can stretch the ball. None of them shoot a three. He can shoot three, he can shoot three, and he can shoot three, though. He's having a well-rounded season as well. Ratliff, he doesn't shoot a three to save his life either. JJ Redick can shoot a three, though. PJ Brown, he can't shoot a three. None of our bigs can stretch the ball. None of them. That's fine. We just use that grinded out defensive play. And we are looking to 3-peat. Oh, Paul. That's why we got JJ Redd, though. Gary Payton's still the third guy, so he still can get some minutes potentially, but we definitely want to have a more dependable point guard. And Derek Fisher, he will probably be that third string point guard next season, and JJ Redd will just be the backup next season as well. Ratliff's back. Derek Fisher's back. That's big for the team. I kind of want to get Gary Payton that championship ring, so we'll just run with it. I don't think we're going to get overloaded on players. He won't be getting any more minutes, but Derek Fisher is getting the minutes for the backup point guard. That's what we want. Carmelo, another MVP season. This is Carmelo's, second MVP. He's only won the championship once on an MVP season, so he's 50% on that. Here we go. Carmelo, KD, Rookie of the Year, Kyle Lowry, Sixth Man, LeBron James, DOP, Kyle Lowry, Most Improved. Lowry having a good season. Isaiah Thomas, another Coach of the Year. I wish it said like the stats on him. And Joey Peterson, another Executive of the Year. 65-17 was their record. Carmelo making All-NBA first team. Paul making All-NBA second team. And no defensive players for us. And no rookies. Alright, we are a number 1 seed coming in against Toronto in game 1. Paul, he's gonna be getting his MVP soon. He is good. It's hard though, like, he's playing with Carmelo. It's hard for him to get those looks over Melo. Aldridge had a great season. Same with Chandler. Ratliff, great backup option. PJ Brown's even getting minutes right now. And you know what? J.R. Smith's hurt. He had a great season. JJ Red. No. Alright, I'd say we're going to go against Toronto. Game 1. We are in Detroit. Let's see what the Pistons can do against the Raptors. We win game 1. Melo with 33. Paul with a 28 and 10. Double-double. Carmelo actually had double-double too with 13 rebounds. Game 2. Can Detroit keep it up? And we will. Big win by 32. Carmelo 35. Aldridge with 23 and 11. Paul with 18 assists. Damn. Game 3. Can we just dominate Toronto? Doesn't look like we're going to get it. Jay Williams leading Toronto. Bargnani helping out. J.R. Smith is back, so this is huge for Detroit. We're in game 4. Hopefully get a 3-1. And we beat them in overtime by 1 point. Paul, 29 points, 12 assists. Carmelo, 26 points, 11 rebounds. J.R. Smith in his return, 17 points. And can we take them out with the gentleman's sweep? Get them by 5. Paul, another double-double. Carmelo almost getting a double-double with assists this time. And we're moving on to the second round. We're going against Philadelphia. New York's going up against Chicago. The Clippers are going against Houston. And Memphis is going against Denver. Game 1 against the 76ers. This is... pretty sure this is the team Ben Wallace is on. And it is. So we're going against our former player Ben Wallace. And Allen Iverson. Game 2. We're going to take this one as well. Carmelo at 39. Ooh, Detroit wants it again. 31 and 15 for Carmelo. We're up 3-0. Ben Wallace, I bet you wish you stayed now, boy. We just sweep them. Ben Wallace actually had 7 points, though. It's quite a bit of points for him. Paul with 30 points, 12 assists. Carmelo Anthony, 29 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. Getting that triple-double. He filled the stat sheet. Alright, so New York beats Chicago. Memphis beats Denver. Houston sweeps the Clippers. And that's pretty wild because the Clippers sweep Portland, so a little reverse sweep for them. We've only lost 1 game in these playoffs. We're going against the Knicks. Starting in Detroit. Hoping to continue our domination right now. Carmelo with 23. J.R. Smith with 22. Aldridge with 20. Alright, game 2. Can we do a comeback? No, they're going to get us. Okay, now they have Tayshaun Prince. So when he left us, he was in Washington for a couple of years. Getting almost 18 a night. Almost 18 a night again. Goes to Charlotte. Getting 16 and a half. Now he's in his first year in New York. What's he getting for money? Only 10 million, so that's a pretty good player for what they're paying him. We have Granger. All right. Come on, Detroit. Here we go. We get them by 6. Carmelo with a 50 piece. He had 10 rebounds and 6 assists. Even picking up a steal and 2 blocks. 20 for 26 shooting. 5 for 6 from the 3. That's a good shooting night for Carmelo. We've come to expect that out of him, though, in the playoffs. Oh, double overtime. We win by 2. Carmelo with 38 and 11. 8 assists and 8 steals. Could you imagine if he came out with a quadruple double? Oh, that would have been pretty wild. That's pretty close. And we've just been having our way in these playoffs. J.R. Smith putting up 31. Carmelo with the triple-double. And that puts us in to the finals. Cut to the head. You can play with that. And now he's back fully. So Memphis takes out Houston. Pistons, Grizzlies. We were here last year. This is the D Wade led Grizzlies. So let's see if we can repeat history and go for a 3rd straight championship, which would be crazy. Paul with 18 assists. Let's make sure D Wade's here still, and he is. They have Shane Battier, Paul Gasol, Morris Peterson. Game 2. Second game in Detroit, and we're going to take them again. Carmelo with 33. J.R. Smith coming in with 24. Chris Paul, sore left ankle. We'll just adjust minutes a little bit. We'll keep him starting. Actually, he's back. Put him rated up to 40. Oh, can Detroit be stopped? No. No, Detroit can't be stopped. We're going for a 3rd straight championship as we try to sweep the Grizzlies. We're just going to hop in so we can see the celebration. We're only down by 1. We are on the verge of doing a little comeback here. Going into the 4th, we have outscored them 7 points, which has brought us out of the hole we dug ourselves as we were down by 1 in the 1st, down by 4, so down by 5 after the 2nd, then down by 8 after the 3rd. So that brings us up down by 1, I guess. Looking for J.R. Smith and Carmelo to ball out. Paul to facilitate the floor, and Chandler. And I'll just try to get as many rebounds as they can, so we can secure this championship run. 3 straight in a row, too. That's just, wow. That's kind of crazy. I've never done that, so. I've never got 2 in a row in NBA, so having that happen last year was pretty cool, but now we're going to 3-peat it, which is even more wild. Paul's going to get the ball. He's going to get that off to Carmelo quickly. Carmelo's just going to go all the way up. Chris Paul, 38 points. Only 3 assists, though. Shit. Ratliff, 12 points. Aldridge, 6 points. And Wade goes up with the ball. Carmelo going up. Little off. Ooh. Giving him the finger wave. J.R. Smith, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. Chandler, 12 points, 9 rebounds. He's not getting that. There's his double-double. Carmelo, mid-range, goes in. Using his ball handling skills to his advantage there. That's a big bucket. We're up by 1, under a minute left to go. Carmelo, perfect from the 3. 5 straight points for Carmelo. 4th assist for Paul. Ah, he gets that to drop, only down by 2. Paul's going for 40 points. A little early, my bad. Still drops, 39. And there's 40. We are up by 4. Aldridge 6'5" and 2. J.R. Smith with the ball this time, going to the line. Missing the first one. Getting the second one.
And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Fires the 3. Rebound by Smith. And the foul on Dwayne.
Carmelo gonna go to the line this time. Getting the first. Just gonna get the second too. There we go. And we are on our way to championship number 3. Oh, he hits that right in our face. Whatever. Let's get the ball to Carmelo. There we go. That's the future right there. That's the future. That's the current. That's the future. That's the present. They're everything for us right now. There's Isaiah Thomas.
Celebrate in front of their home fans does not take away from the satisfaction. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
There we go. Which is a great season for Detroit once again. And honestly, right now, it feels like nothing can really stop us. Every year, we're just going to continually try to get better. Our team will get better naturally just because our team's young. Then we keep bringing in these vets just to flip-flop in and through. It's been working. Chris Paul with the Finals MVP. There we go. Carmelo with the regular season MVP, but Paul the playoffs MVP. Gary Payton's going to retire. Same with PJ Brown, Glenn Robinson, and Tony Delk. So we had 4 retirements. Guess you should have seen that coming, I guess, because they are all pretty old. Anyone I'm going to block from retiring? Probably not. Wait, who's... Gary Payton's going to the Hall of Fame. Gonna get his jersey retired by the Sonics. Historic changes. League meetings. Draft lottery. We got nothing cooking in this draft. Staff signing. Need a head scout. Let's go right there. There we go. Alright, let's get into the draft. We'll see who is representing his draft, and it is the D Rose draft with Russ, Michael Beasley, DeAndre Jordan, Kevin Love, Brooke Lopez, Gallinari, Robin Lopez, Eric Gordon, OJ Mayo, Nicholas Batum, Roy Hibbert. This is a deep draft. DJ Augustine, Brendan Rush, Maurice Spites, Mario Chalmers. Yeah, it's a deep draft class. I don't even know what we got for picks. We got the 30th, just our own. We got just our own for a while. If we're looking at our team, JJ Redd I'd actually consider trading. We had him for the playoff run, but Derek Fisher I plan on bringing back just as our 3rd option. I would like to actually upgrade over JJ Redd for our backup role. JJ Redick, Jared Smith, I like that duo. I'm keeping it. I think I'm going to try to keep that duo as well. PJ Tucker slowly getting there. And Ratliff, probably bring him for the 3rd option. So maybe we try to trade those picks and Red. See if we can move up in the draft at all. I don't think that's something we're going to be able to do. He is a guy I could probably work with as a backup center. But yeah, maybe not. Let's just see what we can get for JJ Redd in 09 first by 2 different teams. Corey Maybe I should just trade him for Batum. Fix that mistake. I thought his trade value would be way more than what it is. He's only a C plus, so like he is gonna be the better player, but I don't think that's a real life player. Batum is. That makes it more fun. Well, let's run with Batum. No, maybe we'll move Batum quick though and just double check to see if there's no. They're gonna give us 2 first. They're willing to give us 2 first as well for him. You know what? Fuck it. We don't really need him. Well, let's get the first. It is what it is. Not the best draft for us. Except we did get JaVale McGee, which I am happy about. And you know what? We will not sign Lee Hill. Oh, we can sign him to a 2-way. Okay, we'll do that. 1 year 2-way. I didn't know you could do that. So Paul's accepted, Aldridge accepted, Redick and Tucker. Qualifying offers to Vucevic. Alright, so we got Paul Hill on a 2-way. JR, Redick, Carmelo, Aldridge, Tucker, Chandler, McGee. Alright, so we gotta sign him. It's just kind of crazy to me though, because he wants more than J.R. Smith. This guy's a backup for us. Like, I do kind of get the money. Derek Fisher's a guy we know we want. Yeah, we got our shooting guard, small forward. I guess him, but off from that. Power forward. It would be nice to have just 1 more year of a better backup option. Philip Cage. Matt Bonner. Matt Bonner would be good because we got nobody that can stretch the floor. And he'd be the first power forward that we've had that can stretch it. He'd be the first big that we'd have that could stretch it. So maybe we will use him. And for his center option, I would like to bring in Ratliff for another season. We depended on Ratliff quite a bit, to be honest. Ooh. Was he drafted by Detroit originally? Played 3 seasons, got traded to Philadelphia. Now he's back in Detroit, winning championships. I don't want to pay him that much, but no, point guard. If we were gonna bring in a guy, I would like him to have Jared Jack. I would like him to have Jared Jack. Yes, Jared Jack might be actually perfect. We can build him too. could build him up. Alright, Jared Jack's gonna accept. Ew. Bonner might not work. On 2 million flat. Dang. Do we actually not have enough to bring him in? Alright, we want him. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to get him. Or we go to Reggie Evans, but I want Bonner so we can stretch the floor. And we're not gonna be able to do it with him. What about Evan? No. No. Reggie Evans we could probably get to work. Oh, this is unfortunate. Could bring in Glenn Davis. Honestly, the rat lift thing's it's what got me a little bit. Honestly, you know what? Let's run these three here. Donovan can be a power forward. Carmelo can be a power forward. Yeah, we kind of do need a third option here. Let's wait on the power forward then maybe. Small forwards. Alright. We could sign him to a year. Shooting guards. We don't really need any backups there. It's just power forward. We could sign Luke Walton, but yeah, we're not going to do that. Carmelo, Paul, Chandler, Jared Smith, Aldridge, Redick, all going up. Vucevic, Ralph going down by 2, Fisher going down by 1, Jared Jack going up by 2, PJ Tucker going up by 2. Oops. I forgot to sign a couple players. Oh well. Going into the 2009 draft class era now. Yeah, so that is it for episode 6. We got another championship, so we have 3 championships in a row, which is pretty wild. We'll see if we can keep it up. Catch you in episode 7.